A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286, Patricia and David. And it's a very stormy evening here now. At 5 o'clock, when I wrote down our weather, it was 10 knots, gusting 20. Now it's 20, gusting, well, I don't know what it is because it's in the other room. But it is 100% cloud cover, the occasional drizzle. 1020 dropping as the high moves away from us, leaving all this mess behind. Though we've had warnings that the bridge, some of the lanes on the bridge to Auckland City are going to be closed in the morning because we will get the the thrust of it. It'll be a good day to stay in bed, actually, which I'm sure has been happening in North Minerva for the 9 boats that are there now. Thank you, Pajian, for the update. 23 knots from the southeast, outside 3 to 4 meters. Boy, it's would be a quick ride for Adventurer 2, who came from south to north today. 1018 on the bar and 50% cloud cover. At least they've got a bit of sun up there, but we've got not much here, that's for sure. 0. So I haven't got anything tonight because no one is silly enough to be out there trying to get anywhere with these seas. I mean, who would want that? At least the winds are kind of in the right direction, I suppose, but boy, it's just not very pleasant. I'll ask David for an update, and then if anyone wants to cheer us up with some news. We spent the afternoon watching a movie, believe it or not. I don't think we've done that for a very long time. The fire is on, but it's 19 degrees outside because of the nor'easter. Absolutely amazing, but the fire does cheer us up. Here's David.
Well, yeah, good evening to all of our listeners on this it's a bloody miserable day here at Gulf Harbour. Well, there's 2 major players in our area today. The first is our old BFH, the Big Fat High. It's moving slowly eastward, as Patricia mentioned, but it's getting stronger. 1042 millibar, 1042 millibar. It's centered roughly at 40 south and 165 west. Now, I see 2 ridges. Actually, if you look at it, it almost looks like that famous painting, the Scream.
Edward Munch.
But who painted that?
Munch.
Nuke. Oh.
With an M.
Nuke.
Oh, God.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, it's got 2 ridges. One towards New Caledonia and the other towards French Polynesian. Then it bulges in between, if you will. So the isobars due north of the center are severely squashed. Up to 20 degrees south they go, and producing winds up to 45 knots. Now, the other player is a Tasman depression, and that's heading for New Zealand. As, again, Patricia had mentioned, winds gusting to 40 knots on its eastern side. We're going to get a lot of wind out of this tomorrow, and maybe the next day. Back to the BFH, the Big Fat High. Now, I see a polar dip in this monster high at 20 south and 170 west. This dip in the isobars is turning into a depression, and it's located at the moment just south of Niue. But watch this one. Be careful with this one. As it moves and weakens towards Tonga and Fiji. So that is what it looks like it's going to do. It's got a couple of troughs that are spread out from the center of it. And it is going to be moving in the direction of Tonga and Fiji, but does weaken, so it just may disappear in a couple of days. But in the meantime, it's not very pleasant weather. So for Tonga, damaging gale warnings remain in effect for the Hapais, Tonga Tapu, and the Minervas. Cloud and showers are going to prevail, so batten down those hatches, folks. Winds expected southeasterly 15 to 25. Gusts could be 35 to 40 knots at times. Now, by Saturday, the Hapais and Tonga Tapu can expect a wind shift to the northeast and lighter air, 10 to 15 knots with gusts to 20. That may not happen, but that is what the Met Service there seems to think. Although the Minervas remain southeast, but lighter, and they may be easterlies as well. So you could expect 10 to 15 knots with 20 knot gusts. And the seas could be running up to 4 meters on the outside, and that's exactly what Ojian had reported a few minutes ago. And I saw this one other thing I wanted to tell you. Hang on. Yeah, the Fuamoto Airport, I just picked up their report. This is 20 minutes old, so Fuamoto is in Tongatapu, of course, and it is southeast 12 knots, gusting 27. And like I said, that is the airport winds, and offshore, definitely stronger air. So anyway, that's it from me. If anybody has any questions or whatever, come down.
No, nothing heard. I was just looking at the boats that couldn't get to Minerva because of the wind directions. They're making reasonable progress, I suppose. Go Baby Go, a US boat, is up at 20 degrees and a half south. We have Scout down a bit further. Yama 1, another US boat. This is the what I call the North American group that left last weekend. There's oh no, that's too old. Warrior, another US boat. So yeah, they're plugging on, but boy, it cannot be very wonderful out there. All right, there's nothing much more from us because there's nobody on passage. Is there anybody wanting to join us before we go back to the lounge? Please call now. No, nothing heard. Big thanks. It doesn't look like Soy Libre is there, but thanks, Andy, for that movie. It's amazing how prescient it was. A real spoof. Okay, folks, this is Gulf Harbour Radio. We're clear, and have a good night. Boy, I'm probably getting a bit bored sitting at anchor, but even if you're at a dock, it wouldn't be very pleasant either. Cheers, everybody. We're clear.
Totally great.
Oh, hello, Andy. Yeah, it doesn't sound very nice up there, over.
Yeah, it's, everything's against it. Definitely closely hit out wind. There was some sunset, and, a lot of clouds.
I think I hear some static crashes, so there might still be a bit of activity about, but you're not quite so strong tonight, so it's a bit hard to pick you up. But not very great weather. Oh well, that's the cruising world, isn't it? It's always interesting to me that you read these wondrous, luscious books about cruising, and they always show blue sky and people lolling around in the water and windsurfers and so on. But they don't sort of say too much about periods, which can be quite extended, of this sort of weather. All right, good to say hello, Andy. Have a good night, and we are clear.